Still, one of the most underrated firearm brands on the market today is the Canik line of pistols. And today we have the new MC9L.
Okay.
We've reviewed a lot of Canik products over the years. Still, hands down, one of the best pistols we've shot here on the channel. This is the new version of the MC9L. The MC9 I really loved, but it was just a pain to shoot, literally a pain to shoot. When we saw this one, I'm like, you know what? I reached out to Canik numerous times to see, hey, let's build some content for the channel, but deaf ears over there, so screw it, we'll just buy one. So we bought this one, and as always, you can see all the cool stuff you have. This holster is not from them. I modded this holster because if you did not know, we make holsters, holster accessories, plate carriers, placards, chest rigs, a full line of Farland products, Farland accessories, TQ plates, TQ holsters, all of which you can find on our website at rdrgear.com. But let's talk about this masterpiece right here. I've been doing this with the Canik holsters since they've been shipping these things. Let's talk about this holster. So this is the holster that the pistol does come with. It does not look like this when it comes. It comes with these weird inside the waistband, outside the waistband, hybrid J-clip things, which are just an abortion outright. Terrible. Now this holster will get you by pretty easily, and all I've done is I just recontoured the holster, shortened the edges, added some standard outside the waistband belt clips, and it makes it in a standard kind of forward cant, which makes it very easy to conceal since a longer grip. The natural drape of your arm will cover this longer grip, and you're going to be just fine getting this until you find something that really fits your needs, whether that be inside the waistband, a panic carry, etc. So, as you guys all know, with the Canik pistols, they come with all this cool badassery in here. Your little tool driver, all your cleaning kit products, your back straps, little tools here to adjust, and your red dot. Everything you need to really get you to the range, get you zeroed up. So now that you've seen all the internal stuff and the holster, let's get rid of this. The MC9L. If you watch the MC9 review, which we'll post up here in the notes, the MC9L, or excuse me, the MC9 was a great pistol, but you kind of had this weird step down in the grip right here. So no matter the grip, the magazine was shorter, but the frame was longer. And it had this weird section right here that doesn't have any filler, and the magazines didn't have any gap fillers as either, so no matter what you did in the hand, it was just short by about a ½ inch, and it was just uncomfortable to shoot. Fast forward to the MC9L and the MC9 and MC9L. The L is the long slide model of this pistol. There's a longer slide, which probably adds the balance out on this pistol, to be honest, but I think this is still a very viable carry gun. It is a shooter. It is a shooter for sure. I was very impressed, but I shouldn't say that because I've never had a Canik pistol on the channel that just didn't shoot lights out. Probably one of the best, if not the best, sub $500 pistols on the market. This trigger, once you get to that wall, that breaks, and the reset, right there again. It is just a very fast, very easy gun to shoot. That longer slide stop makes it super easy to reach. Magazine controls are there as well, and you get two 18-round magazines, or excuse me, 17-round magazines with the pistol, and this gives you that kind of X macro capacity on the Canik budget, and that's just, I can't say enough good things about it. So let's talk about the slide. My only complaint on the slide is the slide serrations. I would like them to be a little more aggressive. As you look right here, they're not very deep, they're pretty shallow, and I would like to see them connect over the top. I think it'd be a cool aesthetic feature and a very practical feature, especially for that press check. But again, that's something that isn't 100% needed, but it would be nice. I don't mind the sights at all. I would like to see them going forward, even if it was a little bit more money, to just go to something like a night vision or some type of nighttime sight on the front and just get rid of this white dot. Keep the blacked out rear, get rid of this white dot, and if the gun had to be a few more bucks, I don't think anybody would complain about that, because it just gives you the ability not to have to punch this one out and put something else up front. The other issue that I shouldn't say issue, it's a preference, right? And I think we'll see more companies going to it in the future. By the time you guys see this video, you've probably watched my Echelon 4.0 review. This checkering panel right here is solid. The backstrap is nice, but I'd like to see this kind of come up and follow the frame designs right through here, give you a little bit more contact on this side and a little bit more support grip texture for that support hand here. But again, going up a little farther and coming back down again, just a redesign on the stippling package. I like how the stippling on the Canik pistols are bordered like they are, because as I mentioned in the past, you can get your own kit from OT Defense and just re-stipple these areas to give you that traction you want. But again, that's just something I would like to see follow that kind of feature there and then give you a little more options. Trigger, as you guys all know, Canik trigger is lights out for what you get in this trigger for this level of pistol at the price point is phenomenal. These I think are on the street right now around 500 bucks, so you figure you're gonna pay around 450, give or take. And then the other L version, I'm not for sure on price on that one, but this is your kind of go-to EDC size that I mentioned earlier. Magazines, again, Canik, no issue whatsoever. Magazine fitment, we ran the Canik Mete Mags today, the 20 rounders, those fit as well. So these 17 rounders are perfect for this pistol. And I mentioned, with 17 rounds in this gun and the price point, throw in a Holosun like a 407 or a 507, and you are still way less money than a base macro from SIG or a Glock 19, for example. So again, looking at this pistol for a carry gun is not an issue whatsoever. Where this might be a little bit of a difference for a carry gun is when you look at holsters. If you guys follow me on this here, so let's do it this way since I'm a right-handed person. When you look at this gun overall, and if you use my Sharpie as a line to kind of make sure I would get clearance on my grip to pull a pistol out of my holster inside the waistband or appendix carry, right about here. So if we ran this, and this is the top edge of the holster, you'll see only about this much of the holster is below the pant line. Right? So that does cause some issues with printing. If you had a holster that had a wedge on it, it might be even out. But when you have this much grip above the belt line, this is where your weight is. This particular pistol may not be the best for appendix carry, but if you ran it outside the waistband, inside the waistband like we ran today with the Canik holster, this is hands down a great suit and tie jacket carry gun. If you're a church member, part of a security detail, maybe you're working EP in South Florida, somewhere in there, and you wanted something small for plainclothes work, this would be a great option to consider. I'm sure there's holster options out there right now for lights. I remember there was a company, Colorado Kydex, I think it was called. They specialized in a lot of Canik products. And if you jump on any of the forums on Facebook or social media platform for forums, you're going to find a lot of Canik supports and guys giving recommendations for holster selection. But man, I'm telling you, at this pistol, if you did gun, red dot, holster, mag carrier, you're going to be well under $700. It's just going to be a very easy system to get set up for. The gun shoots as good as any of my other mid-size guns or subcompact mid-size-ish guns. Shoots just as good as the M&P 2.0. The macros, my 19s, the gun is a very, very good option to consider for concealed carry. Usually when I buy these Canics and whatnot, I end up finding homes for them in the future. This one I'm probably going to hang on to for a while because I just really enjoyed shooting it. I'm probably going to work on a different holster for this, and it'll be kind of a shotgun maybe. Something I can just carry here at work. I don't have to, mess with anything larger. Guys, that's all I got for you today on the new Canik MC9L. If you like this content, like, share, subscribe, interact with us, get those numbers up, and we'll see you next time. Be well. Take care.